Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Boston College Eagles. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Boston College about to kick it off and get this game started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Maryland Terrapins offense takes the field to start this game off. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football, and one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
The Terrapins are flying down the field. They'll run play action. Pressure coming. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Gonna look downfield again. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. He's got him. There he goes. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And the Terrapins are in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Washington. Flips it out on the screen. And that one looks great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Got his man. It's a seam lot. Touchdown, Maryland! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So an 82-yard drive there. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Boston College's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Motion from the wideout. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Looking to throw, it's Washington. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll line up for a second down play. Off play action. Time to take a shot. And it's caught inside the 20. The Terrapins want to crank the tempo.
Gain of 27 on the play. First down for the offense.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Going for 6. He's got it. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal.
First and goal, Maryland.
They'll try to slam it in. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Just going to keep it after the snap. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's third and goal. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Williams. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. That is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They go to the ground. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires on the move. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. They cross midfield at the 45 with a first and 10. Hauls it in. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Wants to go up top. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Wants to throw again. Got it in the middle. It's Franklin. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. To the air on first down. Quickly complete. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the This offense is doing work. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Catch in the middle, it's Bond. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll leave it with him. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to get it through the air. He's got it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for two, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he made the extra point without problem. They marched 79 yards on the drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Back to throw, it's Washington. That's caught, it's Williams. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Back to pass on second down. Complete downfield. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been taking in some scene there today in Chestnut Hill. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Alumni Stadium.
And the Terrapins will boot it away to start the second half. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Fires it down the seam. Complete in the middle. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They're testing the right side here. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Unloads it downfield. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. This Boston College offense has it working. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Good, right down the boulevard. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Dropping back, it's Washington. Caught over the middle, it's Williams. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. The give to the back. Finds a little space. Turning it on! He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Brings up second down.
That's the end of the quarter, and Boston College has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. The give is to Williams. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Now adjusting, trying to escape and get it himself.
I love it, and that's exactly how I'm going to play if I'm this defense today. You've seen him. This guy will take off. He'll make plays with his feet. Nice job playing coverage, but with eyeballs on the quarterback. Not allowing him to take off and run when he wants to. Great job. As soon as they see it, they pull the trigger, they come up and they make the tackle.
Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. What a disappointment. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And then what a big spot, a big field goal, and he just misses the opportunity to tie this football game. That was needed, fourth quarter. That was a big-time kick. That one might come back to bite him.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. From the gun, running back on the move. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's fourth down. Will they bring out the punt team? We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Punt is on its way. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Washington. He's got it down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Fleming. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the right. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got his man across the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The give is to Williams. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. And the Terrapins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Grabbed behind the line. It's Williams. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12.
12-yard line. First down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. Timeout called by the defense, and there are only 10 seconds left in the game. This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. And this to lock things up late. That is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And that's a frustrating miss. The offense does their job, man. Gets them in position, tried to score a touchdown, tried to go get the win, but trying to tie it up in the last second, got him in range, and the kicker, he just missed it. He missed the opportunity, and this one's over.
Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. This was hardly an offensive juggernaut, but sometimes you lean on your defense and grind out a win.
This was a defensive struggle, no doubt about it, but we know this is a team game, and the defense certainly did what they needed to